Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I know it's getting late. It's like 8 something this evening, but I just had a very enlightening conversation with a really good girlfriend of mine, and I wanted to just record this quick video to share a little bit of what we discussed with you guys. Have any of you guys ever dealt with anxiety or fear of something that has kept you from moving forward with your goals or your plans, or just anything? Fear and anxiety can do that, and it will do that if you allow it to do it. If you allow it to disrupt your energy, your flow, your day, whatever, it will do it. And I was conversing with my girlfriend because I had a little bit of an anxiety attack yesterday. A small one, nothing major. But those who know me know I have a couple of things that I have some anxiety about. One is I'm OCD, very OCD, okay? We talked about this last week, as a matter of fact, when I did my spring cleaning video. I'm real, I don't like cooties in my house, guys. I don't like cooties around me. I don't like germs. I don't like little kids touching me when they have cooties. But you get the point, right? So one of the other things that I'm afraid of is clowns. Yeah, I'm going to be 40 in June, and I am terrified of clowns. I'm also terrified of people dressed up in character costumes. And the funny part about that is that my two sons did it for a couple of years for a local company. So that did children's parties. And I can't get with it. So I don't know what my fear is or my anxiety is about those things. But what happened to me yesterday is actually pretty symbolic. So yesterday, I had a client on my schedule yesterday that was in Baltimore, Maryland. Now, I live about 30 minutes or so from Baltimore, maybe 20, 25 minutes. And I took this client for another designer who was unavailable. So I'm the backup designer for that person. And I had the appointment on my schedule. So, of course, I got to fulfill it, right? Go do this consultation, help them design what they need to design, seal the deal, secure the bag, get them coins, right? That's the mission. That's the goal. However, I always Google search everywhere I go prior to my appointments just to make sure I know where I'm going. And, I got a heads up on any, hazards, anything like that. It could be in my way. And lo and behold, there's a bridge and there's a tunnel. Now, the bridge is, it's minor. That was one way to get to the client's house. But the tunnel, from my understanding, goes underneath water. Add that to the list of things that I have fear and anxiety about. People who truly know me, who have been in a vehicle with me, whenever I have to go under a tunnel that's underwater or over a bridge that's over water, know that it's not good. It's not good at all, people. My daughter was an all-star cheerleader for a couple of years, and we traveled to Virginia Beach. And I know for those who are in the area, local in this area, there's a couple of ways to get to Virginia Beach from Maryland. So one of those ways is the Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel. Yeah, it's one tunnel, and it goes under the water. Well, the first time my daughter ever went to to Virginia Beach, I should say, for a cheer competition, I was driving. Didn't do research, just got in the car. You know what, Carl, you chill. I'm going to drive. You always drive, blah, blah. I'm trying to be a big girl, right? I started seeing these signs, and Carl's like, actually, now that I think about it, he pulled a muscle in his back, so he was taking medicine. So I was going to say he was on drugs. I guess I shouldn't say that and put it on video. But he was taking medicine, so he was kind of out of it, right? He was kind of loopy, right, because of the medicine. So he couldn't have drove anyway. My mom was in the car. And I started seeing all these different signs that the tunnel was coming. And I was like, oh, there's a tunnel coming. And I'm saying to myself, Carl, you didn't tell me there was a tunnel on the way to Virginia Beach. And he's looking like Pookie, because he got medicine in his system. Pookie from New Jack City, I'm looking at him, he looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and he looking at me. And I'm saying to myself, it's a motherfucking tunnel coming and there's water. So I got to drive through this tunnel with water over top of us, right? I had no idea. I wasn't mentally prepared for it. I instantly started crying. I cried all the way. I cried all the way through the tunnel. I cried from the time we got in the tunnel all the way till we got out of the tunnel. I was pissed with him. But he didn't know. He didn't know that the tunnel was there. And again, he was Pookie in the passenger seat. He had no idea. He couldn't even console me. While my mother was in the back seat of the car laughing and recording me crying. I'll never forget it, Mama. I'll never forget. And then the next time we had to go to Virginia Beach, we drove over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel that has 2 tunnels. Is it 2 tunnels and 2 bridges, or 2 tunnels and 3 bridges that go all the way underneath the water? And we only did that because it saves time. I wasn't driving, but I was in the passenger seat getting ready to be butt-ass naked because I was hot. I was overheating. I was freaking out. I was crying. I was putting my head in my shirt, taking my shirt off, taking my head off. I was losing it, okay? I'm telling you guys all of this because I'm trying to make a point. That's how bad this thing is for me when I have to go through these situations. And to think that yesterday I had to go through the situation alone. Alone, by myself, by my lonesome. So I, did my little research and I found out I had to go under the tunnel to get to this client, and I was freaking the hell out. Guys, I tried to talk myself out of it. I said, oh, maybe I could just call Leo and let him know that my anxiety is too high and I just can't do this, because I don't take medicine for anxiety because I don't have anxiety issues. But clearly I probably should look into doing something about this situation, especially if it's going to pose a problem with me being able to do what I need to do for work. So what am I going to do, right? Is where I'm at. So yesterday comes and I have the first client, and that's a good appointment. And my next client is the client that I have to go through the tunnel for. And I am freaking the freak out, because in my mind, I'm getting ready to die. This tunnel is going to collapse on me, and all of the water in Baltimore, all of the dirty water in Baltimore, here go my OCD about cooties, is going to kill me. I'm going to drown in this dirty water, right? And I'm in the car and I am driving towards this client, and I'm saying to myself, oh my God, why didn't you just call Leo and tell Leo that you can't do this, because this is not going to be good. And I feel like I'm getting ready to black out. Like I am sweating and it's hot in the car, and I got the windows down and I got the AC running, and I was all kinds of damn crazy yesterday over this tunnel situation. And somebody's gonna watch this video and they're gonna be like, this bitch is too much. But guess what? That's how I am. Those who know me know I am extreme. Sorry, that's just who I am. But I am in the car spazzing out because I am getting ready to go underneath this tunnel, guys. Oh my God. And so I'm approaching the tunnel and I'm getting closer to the tunnel, and the GPS tells me to exit on the last exit right before the tunnel. And I said to myself, wait a minute. When I did my research, I don't recall this thing telling me to get off before the tunnel. So the GPS actually, I guess, must have updated as I got closer to the tunnel, and it told me to get off before I even got to the toll to pay to go through the tunnel. So I got off on the exit. I made a left. I made a right. I made another left. I went through a light, and the client's house is right there. Boom. Your girl made it. I didn't have to go through the goddamn tunnel, people. I was so excited. Oh my God. But I'm saying all of this to say, sometimes fear will cause you to lose your fucking mind when you don't have to. I completely lost it yesterday, guys. Seriously, like, this is crazy to me. And I'm telling my girlfriend this on the phone. She's laughing her ass off because she knows. She's been there. She's been in vehicles with me before, and she's seen what happens when I'm going over a bridge and I feel like this bridge is going to collapse and I can't swim and I'm going to drown. So let me take all my clothes off right now in the car so that I have nothing weighing me down when I hit the water. That's what my mind is. So yeah, I'm a little off Okay, so she's been there with me though, but she understands where I'm coming from when I tell you guys I'm spazzing out over this damn tunnel yesterday, and I didn't even have to go through it. So I almost let fear stop me from accomplishing a goal. Now, I mean, to each his own as to how big or small you think the goal was. This is something that is my daily, you know, this is my bread, this is my coin, this is my bag every day, you know, being a designer. So I almost let this fear stop me from pursuing this goal and accomplishing this goal yesterday, and I didn't even have to go through tunnel. So I'm just saying all of this to say, I know this is kind of a long video, but I like to hear myself talk sometimes. Anyway, I was saying all of that to say, don't allow fear to stop you from accomplishing your goals and your dreams, because a lot of times that's the reason why we don't step out on faith. That's the reason why we don't, you know, get to the point of, you know, the level of success that we want to get to. You know, prime example of that outside of this situation with the bridge yesterday is the fact that I've written 2 books and they're not released yet because of fear a little bit, somewhat. And now I'm working on another book. So, you know, I have this thing going on now where I'm trying to stop allowing fear to stop me from doing the things that I need and want to do for my family. So hopefully my little story, as crazy as it is, helps somebody and helps you realize that sometimes we create this level of fear in our heads that really doesn't even exist. I was freaking out and I didn't even have to go through the tunnel. I was freaking out because of what I thought I had to go through. And sometimes we're afraid of what we might have to go through to get to the other side of our success and the situations that we're trying to achieve. So I know this is a long video. Hopefully you guys don't mind because I'm going to post it anyway. But I just thought I'd share that with everybody. Now, I can't say that I'm going to use this little situation to help me overcome my fear of clowns and midgets and characters and cooties. That's probably not gonna happen. I'm probably still gonna be afraid of those things. But this bridge and tunnel thing, it's definitely I've got to get some help for this situation because poor Leo almost drove you crazy. Leo, if you see this video, I love you. I'm sorry. And you don't even know why, but I almost drove you crazy and you didn't even know it. So guys, I just wanted to share that with you, but have a wonderful evening. Happy hump day. Love you, bye.